Well, that's what happens when you're trying to do this on a one take while holding the phone. You end up dropping it, saying some choice words that aren't very good for a family friendly environment. Let's just say that that snap ring, while you're laying on your side with the transmission in the vehicle, and you got limited amount of real estate, and then of course the whole shaft is under spring pressure because you have to push it down so it aligns with those two pins here on the side. Trying to push it down, get that collar on there, get it in the right spot, and then put the snap ring on creates some non-family friendly conversation and expletives. Let's just put it that way. So I'm not 100% sad that that accidentally got deleted, but no, seriously though, I did accidentally hit the stop button. So there was a good minute or two in there where it wasn't active, but. So, and I'm going to go ahead and link to the forum that helped me fix this problem here, because switch hands here. I got my full range back, and I am freaking ecstatic because I thought, sure as you know what, I ruined the transmission. I ruined something in the top cover. The thing was going to have to come down. I broke a shift fork. I mean, I'm thinking worst case scenario time. Not saying that it isn't still going to need to be fixed, but it definitely buys me some time. So what I did is I took this screwdriver here. It's a flat screwdriver because it says in the forum, use a screwdriver. It doesn't say what type. Use a flat screwdriver. There's those two pins. You get underneath it like this and pry back, and it'll just go click, and you shouldn't need a whole lot of pressure. I'm talking, about as much pressure as you would put on the transmission's shifter to shift, maybe a little bit more. Just to make sure the transmission was not bound in any way, I did push in on the clutch before I shifted, and it just snapped right out. And then, of course, like I said, with the snap ring, putting it back together just till I get to this point so I could put some leverage on it and see if it actually goes back to fifth gear and then freely back out. It does. So what happened is those little, that pin has a spring tension on it, and maybe that spring's starting to show its age, and when I pulled on it, it was able to, it popped itself out of there, and that's why it got stuck. So now that I know how to fix it, if it ever happens again, I know what tool. I might have to carry a couple of these tools with me in case this happens on the side of the road. But now I'm going to put it back together and go for a test drive. And I am freaking happy because now I don't have to spend over $1,000 to rebuild this transmission. Now, I'm probably still going to do it. When that happens, I'll make sure to post updates on that. But, as long as she keeps driving straight down the road, I'm going to keep driving her. So I'm happy. Anyways, there was no videos on YouTube exactly with this project. There's a couple really helpful things on the forums. Again, I'm going to link to those because those guys definitely deserve a shout out, because if it weren't for that, I'd have no idea. I mean, this thing would have been on a record to a repair facility and transmission out, rebuild, all that jazz. So the internet and the forums, literally, you guys saved me more than $1,000 plus towing and whatever the heck else on this project. So mad love to you guys. Again, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe. If you have any questions or concerns, throw them down in the comment section. I read them all, and I will post more material as it becomes available. So again, thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day.